Hey, what's up guys, it's your fellow sneakerhead down South Player 713 coming back with another unboxing. This one's coming all the way from eBay. Now this pickup I was kind of debating whether to get or not because of the fact the resale value is kind of high and it's impossible to find under retail as of right now anyway. Even a used pair, it's impossible to get under retail. But what made me go on to actually get it was the story behind it, because on release date I actually did try to go for it. And it's very interesting what happened on release day, which I'll get into in a minute. But let's just get into the unboxing. Now I kind of did open it already because this shoe I really wanted to look at to see if it was worth the resale. And after inspecting it and going over it, I think it was worth the resale. As you can see, it's going to be a very nice special packaging coming all the way from Concepts up in New York. Concepts did a special special collaboration with the asics, and this one's gonna be called the Boston Tea Party. As you can see, you have this nice little I guess you could say it's kind of like a tea bag when you dip it. The little effect it has going into the brown into the white, like it's actually turning into the brown from the tea bag, you know what I'm talking about. But let's get into the pickup. It's gonna be an asics Gel Like 3. Whoever did the box, the company that they hired to do the box, actually made a mistake or a typo. It says 5, but it's actually a Gel Like 3. And as you can see, it's also the 25th anniversary, like I stated already. And it's pretty cool the way they do these little boxes. They actually little scratch out the size of the shoe, so that's pretty cool. Let's get into the shoe. Like I said, it was worth every penny to me because I don't know, everything came with it with special packaging, and the shoe itself was just phenomenal in my opinion. The shoe itself came out great, and I think it was worth every penny. I just wish retail's always nice, but sometimes you can't get it at retail, so you gotta pay the price. So before we get into the shoe, let's look inside the box. It comes with 3 extra sets of laces. You got a gold, like a silver, a silver one. This little rust yellow gold, and a red striped one. Along with that, you have your normal paper, and the box itself has the same tea bag dip effect in it like I was talking about. So that's pretty cool. And let's get into the actual shoe itself. So I'll put this up. One second, put this up real quick. Okay. Alright. So as you can see, it's gonna be the Gel Like 3. This shoe pretty much has a whole patriotic theme to it. Like if y'all familiar with your world history, U.S. history, the Boston Tea Party. This was when the U.S. Was boycotting the tax, I believe, was boycotting the British, and they just dumped a bunch of tea overboard, and they called it the Boston Tea Party. That was pretty much active rebellion on the American side against the British, and it was one step toward the whole American Revolution, their independence. So the whole theme to the shoe is pretty dope. As you can see, the shoe is pretty much a whole patriotic colors. You have your white, red, and blue, and also little hits of gold and silver, which is, I think this is probably my favorite part of the shoe, is the mix matching. On one side of this shoe you have gold and silver, and the other side is gold and silver as well. So that whole theme was pretty dope to me. That's probably one of my favorite details to the shoe. Along with that, Concept was also able to replace the asics branding on the side. They replaced it with their Concepts logo, which is pretty cool of asics to let them do that. Usually they have to put their logo in right here for the asics Gel Like 3, but on this one they can put their Concepts. But pretty much it's just a nice suede with a nice mesh and a cut down the middle. So it's your normal asics 3 with just different colors. But something that I thought was also very nice touch, was the insole. Has the same thing as the box, same tea bag dipped effect it has, with the little branding at the bottom with the asics collaboration with Concepts, and then the bottom it reads made exclusively for Concepts. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty much all there is to this shoe. Like I said, the story behind it was on day of release. For anyone to try to go for this shoe, Concepts actually had a little crash. What happened was you would get charged for the shoe, but you wouldn't get a confirmation email, and you would keep on the checkout page. You would keep checking out, and it would keep taking you back to the size to pick where you picked your size. so you wouldn't know. I didn't know I was able to check out. I didn't know the payments were going through. Every time I tried checking out, it would just send me time. It would just say timed out, and I have to go restart. So I did it about 8 or 9 times, and every time I went to that checkout process where you put your credit card info, it charged me every single time I entered it. But it kept reading, your session timed out, please go back to the beginning. So that was pretty sucky on Concepts that they couldn't handle that crash. They said it was to try to fight the bots or whatever, but all it did was a lot of people were pissed off. A lot of people had frozen accounts. I know me myself, I got an email from my bank saying unusual activity, we have froze your account, please call to unfreeze it. So this release was kind of a fail for Concepts. I know that I had some issues with my bank, but I got it cleared up, and I was refunded all the money. But to get charged 8 times and not get the shoe is kind of a bummer to me. So that's probably one of the reasons why I went looking for the shoe, because of the story it had to it. But that's pretty much it for this release. Thank you for watching. Till next time, Down South Player 713 out.